Yeah, I got a 2005 right now. Just doing a heater core. Just basically just ripping off the whole dash, trims and all that. The only thing I found that's kind of hard to take out is the shifter, and it's just a little tricky with the cable and all that. And the airbag and stuff is a little tricky. It comes with an extension cord, with the extension wire, I mean. And it's like, let me see here. Yeah, I hope we can try to rip this thing apart here. I know it's hooked up onto it, but yeah, let me try to take this apart and see. Yep, got the dash out, and now I just gotta take all the wires off the frame to get to the heater core. People, if you don't have patience for this, you shouldn't be doing it, because you're gonna get aggravated. This is a lot of work, and it does need a lot of patience. A lot of grounds to hold it to. Pay attention to the grounds and the harness that's on the frame. I should be breaking wires everywhere. Got ground on the side over here. We're at the A pillar. I got one more in the back over here. It's right behind this frame. I can't see it, but it's there. Yeah, got disconnect the AC too. I try to prevent from disconnecting the AC, but the box is tied into the AC lines. Disconnect the evaporator out. Everything's tied up. I try. There's a heater core right there, and it's leaking on the bottom. You can't really see it here, but whoa, lady, hold up now. And that's the AC line, and then it's tied into the box. I wouldn't change the expansion valve, but I might just leave it. There's a lot of miles on this van already.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay. Alright, my wife, she's ready cord now. Oh god. One screw right there. Everything should fall off. Yeah, right. This thing's a pain in the ass, man. I guess there's another one up here too. Let's take this out. Yeah, this thing is a pain in the ass, tell you that. And it should pull right off. Heater part here. Should pull straight out. I believe the line is movable. You can move it a little bit. Okay? There's a leak right there. Main thing, it smells. Whenever you drive it, you put in the heat or something, you'll smell it. A real strong odor. There it is. Probably been leaking for a while. Yeah. Residue and all that. That's what leak it there. And that's it. Now we just gotta put a new one in and pull the AC condensate, the evaporator. Probably clean it out since we got it out. You know, get an air nozzle and blow it all out.
It's raining.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah. I didn't disconnect the expansion valve right here because it might leak. So I left it, so I disconnected where at the firewall is at. That way, if I have a leak, I don't have to take all the dash and redo it. So I didn't touch the expansion valve. That's very important right there. Unless you want to change it. If you change it, that's probably a good time to change it right now. But my AC is working fine, so I just left it. Let me go get an air nozzle.
Already started.
Yeah. You got the air nozzle and blow it all off. All the dirt and everything, the leaves. And a good thing is, while I'm taking it out, just kind of visually check the evaporator, make sure there's no leak. That way you don't have to put a bad evaporator back in. Put the clamp back on. Alright, we got the new one here. Put this shit back in. I'll clean up the residue. Slide it on in, and the lines are, you can move the lines and stuff. That way you don't kink them. You definitely don't want to mess with this, man. Do all this damn job again? Hell no. Put the clamp back on. Put your screw back on. Something with the bottom. There it is. Now just hook up your hose and do a pressure test if you have a pressure tester handy before you start hooking up everything together. That way you know that the new one, if the new one leaks on you, you know right away. You know, before you put all the dash and stuff back together, make sure you do a pressure test if you have one handy. Pour. Way in the back, there's two hoses. Once you get that hooked up, if you have a pressure tester handy like this, just add some coolant or whatever. You should have some coolant in there, but you should be able to pump it to 15 pounds and it should be steady. It shouldn't drop down. Give it about 5 minutes or 2-3 minutes, it'll be fine. If it's leaking, just visually check the heater core that you just installed. Make sure there's no leak visible. But